As the day softly fades and the world outside grows quieter, you find yourself wrapped in the gentle embrace of your bed. The weight of the blankets like a warm, reassuring hug. The lights dim, the air stills, and your body begins to settle into that peaceful space between wakefulness and sleep. Tonight, as you drift, let's take a quiet journey. One that carries you deep into the heart of your own being, where tiny, invisible stories are unfolding in every cell. Imagine, for a moment, the trillions of cells that make up your body. Each one is like a tiny, glowing lantern, holding within it the same precious blueprint, your DNA. This blueprint is a long, winding story, written in a language of letters, and every cell carries the entire tale. But here's something wonderfully soothing. Even though every cell has the same story, not every cell reads the same chapter. Some cells are reading the parts that help your heart beat steadily, while others are focused on the lines that keep your skin soft and smooth. And how do they know which parts to read? That's where the gentle whispers of epigenetics come in. Epigenetics is like a set of soft, invisible instructions written not in the words of your DNA, but in the spaces between them. These instructions don't change the story itself. They simply guide which part of the story are read aloud and which parts stay quiet for now. Think of it as a librarian in a vast, ancient library, carefully placing bookmarks in some books and gently closing others, ensuring that each cell is just the right pages to read at just the right time. As you relax deeper into your pillow, picture these instructions as tiny, flickering lights dancing along the strands of your DNA. They are marks, delicate and temporary, left by life itself. Some were placed there long before you were born, like the first brushstrokes on a canvas, setting the tone for the masterpiece to come. Others have been added over time, shaped by the rhythm of your days, the food you've eaten, the air you've breathed, and even the quiet moments of stress or peace you've experienced. These marks are not permanent. They are more like the shifting patterns of sunlight through a window, changing gently as the day goes on. And here's something even more comforting. These marks can shift and change, like the tides. They respond to the way you live, the way you rest, and the way you care for yourself. When you sip a warm cup of tea, when you take a slow, deep breath, or when you let yourself sink into a night of deep, restful sleep, you're not just soothing your mind. You're also sending gentle signals to those tiny lights, helping them guide your cells toward calm and balance. As your body rests, consider this. Even identical twins who share the same DNA begin to gather their own unique patterns of these epigenetic marks as they move through life. Like two rivers starting from the same spring, their waters gradually carve different paths through the landscape, shaped by the terrain they encounter. In the same way, your experiences, your laughter, your quiet moments, your routines leave their own unique imprint on your cells, making your story beautifully, quietly your own. There's a deep kind of memory here, too. Your body remembers, not just in your mind, but in the very fabric of your cells. The kindness you've shown yourself, the nourishing meals, the walks in fresh air, all of these leave traces, like footprints in soft sand, guiding your cells toward health and harmony. And just as the sand smooths over time, so too can these marks shift, offering you the chance to rewrite, to renew, and to rest. So as you drift now, as your breathing grows slower and the edges of your thoughts begin to soften, let's drift a little deeper into this quiet world inside you. Imagine now the gentle hum of activity in your cells, a soft, steady rhythm like the distant sound of waves lapping against the shore. Each cell is listening, not just to the story of your DNA, but to the whispers of the world around it. These whispers are a language of epigenetics, a language of possibility and adaptation, spoken in the quietest of tones. Think of your DNA as a grand, ancient symphony written long before you were born. The notes themselves never change. They are the same in every cell, from the tip of your fingers to the deepest chambers of your heart. But the way the symphony is played, the way the music swells and fades, that is shaped by the conductor of epigenetics. This conductor doesn't alter the notes. Instead, it decides which instruments you play louder and which should rest, creating a melody that is uniquely yours. As you sink deeper into relaxation, picture this conductor as a gentle presence, guiding the music of your body with care and precision. One of the most soothing truths about these epigenetic marks is how they respond to the world you live in. When you step outside and feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, or when you take a moment to breathe in the scent of rain, your cells are listening. They are taking in these experiences and adjusting their whispers accordingly. Even the food you eat, a ripe piece of fruit, a bowl of nourishing soup, sends signals to these marks, helping them guide your cells toward balance. It's as if every kind choice you make for yourself is met with quiet, grateful response from within. And what are the marks that were placed so early in your life? even before you took your first breath. These are like the first strokes of paint on a canvas, setting the foundation for all that follows. They were shaped by the world your mother lived in, the food she ate, the air she breathed, and even the emotions she felt. In this way, epigenetics is a bridge, a way for the experiences of one generation to gently touch the next, not through words or stories, but through the quiet language of cells. As you rest now, know that you carry within you echoes of the past, not as a burden, but as a reminder of the deep connection that binds all of life together. There is a beautiful fluidity to these marks, too. They are not fixed or rigid. They are more like the patterns of light and shadow in a forest, shifting as the sun moves across the sky. Some marks may fade over time, while others grow stronger, all in response to the way you live. This is why the choices you make, how you move, how you rest, how you nourish yourself, matter so deeply. They are not just moments in your day. They are notes in the symphony, brushstrokes on the canvas, whispers in the story of your cells. And the most wonderful part? You don't need to force anything. You only need to live with intention, with kindness, and with trust that your body knows how to listen. As you drift further into the space of rest, consider how epigenetics helps explain the quiet magic of identical twins. Though they begin with the same story written in their DNA, their lives unfold in unique ways. One twin might love the ocean, while the other finds peace in the mountains. One might laugh easily, while the other reflects deeply. Over time, their epigenetic marks begin to diverge, like two paths in a garden, each leading to its own beautiful destination. This is not a separation, but a celebration, a reminder that even within sameness, there is endless room for individuality, for growth, and for change. And what are the memories your body holds? Epigenetics is one of the ways your cells remember the journeys you've taken, the times you've felt joy, the moments you've overcome challenges, the quiet evenings you spent in reflection. All of these leave their mark. But unlike memories in your mind, these are not stories you need to recall or retell. They are simply there, woven into the fabric of your being, guiding your cells with the wisdom of your experiences. As you rest, let your body remember the good, the nourishing, the peaceful. Let it hold on to the warmth of love, the comfort of safety, and the gentle rhythm of your breath. Now, as your eyelids grow heavier and your mind drifts like a leaf on a slow-moving stream, think of the way your lifestyle, the small, daily choices you make, can support these epigenetic patterns. When you choose to wake gently with the morning light, when you take time to stretch your body or sip a cup of herbal tea, you are not just caring for yourself in the moment. You are sending ripples of calm through your cells, helping them find their own rhythm of health and harmony. Even sleep itself, the sacred time of rest, is a gift to your epigenetic marks. As you sink deeper into slumber, your body is not just resting. It is renewing, resetting, and gently rewriting the whispers that guide your cells. So let go now, dear listener. Let your thoughts dissolve like mist in the morning sun. Trust that within you, there's a quiet intelligence at work, a dance of whispers and responses that has been unfolding since long before you were born. You don't need to understand it all. You only need to rest, to breathe, and to know that you are held by the earth beneath you, by the air around you, and by the ancient, wise story written in every cell of your being. As the night deepens and your body grows heavier, let the story of epigenetics carry you. Let it remind you that you are not just a single moment, but a living, breathing tapestry of experiences, adaptations, and quiet transformations. And with that, let sleep come softly, like a friend wrapping you in warmth, as the whispers of your cells guide you gently into the night. And as you float now, deeper into quiet, let's linger a little longer in this world of gentle whispers and ancient stories. Your body is a library, not just of genes, but of memories. Memories written in a language only your cells understand. Epigenetics is the hand that turns the pages, the voice that reads aloud, and the quiet presence that decides which stories to tell in each moment. There is no rush here, no urgency, only the slow, steady unfolding of a tale as old as life itself. Imagine, as you breathe in and out, the way your cells respond to the rhythm of your days. When you wake with the sun and move through your morning with ease, your cells listen. They take in the gentle light, the stretch of your limbs, the first sip of water, and they adjust their whispers accordingly. It's as if each cell is a tiny musician, tuning their instrument to the melody of your life. And when you rest, as you are resting now, they play a lullaby, a soft, soothing song that helps your body repair, renew, and prepare for the days ahead. There is a deep kindness in this system, a kindness that allows for change, for growth, for healing. Unlike the fixed letters of your DNA, These epigenetic marks are fluid, responsive, and forgiving. They remind us that we are not bound by the past, but shaped by it in ways that can always be rewritten. If you ever felt the weight of stress or the ache of exhaustion, know that your cells remember, but they also adapt. With each kind choice, each moment of rest, each breath of fresh air, you offer your cells a chance to shift their whispers, to turn the page, and begin a new chapter. As you drift, think of the way these marks are passed down, not just through your lifetime, but through generations. The food your grandparents ate, the air they breathed, the love they shared, all of these experiences left their own quiet imprints, like footprints in soft earth. And now, those footprints are part of you, not as a burden, but as a legacy, a reminder that you are connected to something vast and ancient. You are not just yourself. You are a living bridge between the past and the future, between the stories that came before you and the ones yet to be written. And what are the twins? Those two souls who began with the same story. Over time, their epigenetic marks begin to diverge, like two rivers carving their own paths through the landscape. One might find strength in the mountains, while the other thrives by the sea. One might carry the marks of a life filled with laughter, while the other bears the quiet wisdom of solitude. Yet both are beautiful. Both are whole. This divergence is not a separation, but a celebration of how life unfolds in endless, unique ways. It's a reminder that even within the same blueprint, there's room for infinite variation, for individuality, for the quiet magic of becoming who you are meant to be. Now, as your body grows heavier and your mind drifts like a cloud across the sky, consider how epigenetics is also a story of resilience. Your cells are not rigid or unchanging. They're adaptable, responsive, and always listening. When you choose to nourish yourself with food, with movement, with rest, you are not just caring for your body in the moment. You are sending signals to those tiny, invisible marks, helping them guide your cells toward balance, toward health, toward harmony. It's a quiet conversation, one that doesn't require words or effort, only trust. Trust that your body knows how to listen, how to adapt, and how to carry you forward, one breath at a time. And what are the memories your body holds? Epigenetics is one of the ways your cells remember the journeys you've taken, the times you felt joy, the moments you've overcome challenges, the quiet evenings you've spent in reflection. These memories are not stored in your mind, but in the very fabric of your being. They are the whispers that guide your cells, the marks that shape your story. As you rest now, let your body remember the good, the nourishing, the peaceful. Let it hold on to the warmth of love, the comfort of safety, and the gentle rhythm of your breath. As the night deepens and your thoughts grow softer, think of the way your lifestyle, the small daily choices you make, can support these epigenetic patterns. When you choose to wake gently with a morning light, when you take time to stretch your body or sip a cup of herbal tea, you are not just caring for yourself in the moment. You are sending ripples of calm through your cells, helping them find their own rhythm of health and harmony. Even sleep itself, the sacred time of rest, is a gift to your epigenetic marks. As you sink deeper into slumber, your body is not just resting. It is renewing, resetting, and gently rewriting the whispers that guide your cells. Let your mind wander now to the idea that epigenetics is not just about you. It's about the world around you, the people you love, the experiences you share. When you laugh with a friend, when you hold someone's hand, when you sit quietly in nature, you are not just creating memories for yourself. You are also shaping the whispers in your cells, the marks that tell the story of your life. And in turn, those marks may one day be passed on, not as words or lessons, but as a quiet, invisible legacy of your existence. As you float now, on the edge of sleep, let the story of epigenetics wrap around you like a blanket. Let it remind you that you are not just a single moment, but a living, breathing tapestry of experiences, adaptations, and quiet transformations. You are a symphony, a canvas, a story still being written. And with each breath, with each beat of your heart, you are adding to that story, one gentle whisper at a time. Now, as your body grows heavier and your mind drifts further away, let's return to the idea of these marks as tiny, flickering lights along the strands of your DNA. They are not fixed or permanent. They're more like the shifting patterns of sunlight through a window, changing gently as the day goes on. Some marks may fade over time, while others grow stronger, all in response to the way you live. This is why the choices you make, how you move, how you rest, how you nourish yourself, matter so deeply. They are not just moments in your day. They are notes in the symphony, brushstrokes on the canvas, whispers in the story of your cells. And as you rest, know that you are not alone in this journey. Every living being carries their own story, their own whispers, their own marks. The trees outside your window, the birds singing in the morning, the people you love, they all share in this quiet dance of adaptation and change. You are part of something so much larger than yourself, a vast and ancient web of life, where every breath, every choice, every moment of rest sends ripples through the world. So let go now, dear listener. Let your thoughts dissolve like mist in the morning sun. Trust that within you, there is a quiet intelligence at work, a dance of whispers and responses that has been unfolding since long before you were born. You don't need to understand it all. You only need to rest, to breathe, and to know that you are held by the earth beneath you, by the air around you, and by the ancient, wise story written in every cell of your being. As the night wraps around you and your breathing grows slower, let the story of epigenetics carry you deeper into sleep. Let it remind you that you are not just a collection of cells, but a living, breathing miracle, a symphony of whispers, a dance of light, a story still unfolding. And with that, let sleep come softly, like a friend wrapping you in warmth, as the whispers of your cells guide you gently into the night. Let the rhythm of your breath become the rhythm of the story. Inhale, and imagine the marks along your DNA glowing softly, like fireflies in the dark. Exhale, and feel your body sinking deeper into rest, deeper into trust, deeper into the quiet, knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The whispers will continue their work, the cells will continue their dance, and you only need to rest, to drift, and let the night carry you forward, one gentle breath at a time. This channel is for anyone who loves to learn effortlessly, especially those who want to absorb fascinating science while relaxing, unwinding, or falling asleep. If you ever wish you could expand your mind without lifting a finger or an eyelid, you're in the right place. Here, you'll experience soothing, slow-paced narrations that gently explore how your genes respond to your life, your choices, and even your dreams. Each video is designed to be a calming journey, blending the magic of epigenetics with the tranquility of bedtime storytelling. You'll wake up feeling not just rested, but subtly wiser, as if your cells themselves have been listening and learning alongside you. Expect videos that feel like a lullaby for your curiosity, soft-spoken explanations of how sleep shapes your DNA, the hidden ways your habits rewrite your genetic story, and the quiet science of how your body remembers and adapts. With revealed genes, you don't just learn about epigenetics, you let it sink in effortlessly as you rest. Close your eyes, relax, and let the stories of your cells carry you into sleep.